Hey guys, Jared Wesley here of Live Traders, and I'm back for another educational lecture. It's been a few weeks since I've last done a lecture for you guys, so I thought it would be a good time to do another one. Today's topic is going to be on pretty much my favorite pattern out there. It's called the 3-bar play, and one of the reasons it's my favorite pattern, guys, is because it's so simple and so easy to learn. Okay, a lot of you out there are going through hundreds of hours of audio and video and this, and don't get me wrong, anytime you scan for stocks and you learn things on the internet, that's a good thing, but too many of you have overcomplicated your trading, okay? You have spaghetti on your charts, you have a million different oscillators, all kinds of indicators, com channel index, stochastics, Bollinger Bands, relative strength indicators, 8 different moving averages, Fibonacci retracement levels. I mean, you have spaghetti all over your charts and you can't actually see what's really important. You want to know what's really important? Price and volume. That is it. Price and volume. Price and volume. That is the only thing that matters. Price tells us what is happening and volume tells us how it's happening with a commitment or a lack of commitment, guys. Those are the only things that you need, and I'm going to show that to you today. So today you'll see on the screen here, guys, that is a 3-bar play. Okay, it's a wide range igniting bar, a narrow range resting bar, and then a continuation bar. We can have 2 variations. It's a 3-bar play where we have 1 resting bar, or we can have a 4-bar play where we have 2 resting bars, and those resting bars should be in the upper 50% of that wide range igniting bar. Now, the reason I wanted to teach this to you today, guys, is not just because it's so simple, but because it doesn't take a lot of time, not only to learn it, but to trade it. Most of the patterns and trades that you're going to see lasted anywhere from 1 minute to 30 minutes. So think about this for a second. I want you to imagine, no matter where you live in the world, waking up 30 minutes before the market opens. So New York time, the market opens at 9:30. I want you to imagine waking up at 9 a.m. or not waking up, but waking up at 8:30, getting in front of your desk at 9 a.m. Okay? Scanning for 15 to 20 minutes. All right? Then at the market open 9:30, trading for no more than 30 to 45 minutes. Basically, your entire day is 1 hour. Maybe on a long day, it's 90 minutes. You might go from 9 a.m. to 10:30. And I am not joking in any way, shape, or form, guys. This isn't hocus pocus nonsense. I'm going to show you in just a minute over here real trades that I have taken with real P&Ls and real fills, real account numbers, real order numbers, all that stuff. No hocus pocus. Okay, now we can talk about a lot of other aspects of trading like psychology or money management or trade management or level 2 or, getting filled or all that. That's a different time. Today, I want to teach you just a simple pattern called a 3-bar play and a 4-bar play, because you can make a living on just this one pattern and you can do it in an hour a day or less. All right, so let me show you guys. I have about 5 or 10 slides I want to go over. Also a couple trades from today that we took that are 3-bar plays that I want to show you guys, and you'll see not only how simple the pattern is, but how quickly you can get to your targets using it so you don't have to sit in front of your computer all day. Let's get to it, guys. All right, guys, let's dig into this. Like I said, today's goal is to help you guys make more money using a 3 and 4-bar play because of its simplicity and because of how quickly it can be done. But I want to state this, and I want to be very, very clear about it. Trading is not an easy business, okay? Even though this pattern is very, very simple. There's a quote, there's a saying, we say trading is simple but not easy. There's still a lot of nuances that you need to learn to become a great trader. But today we're going to learn a simple pattern that if you master properly, you can make a lot of money using in less than an hour a day, okay? So let's take a look and dig in, guys. So the 3-bar play. This can be done in 2 capacities, a 3-bar play and a 4-bar play, all right? So the first bar must be a wide-ranged igniting bar. What I mean by that is simply this. it cannot be the fourth bar up on a move. It can't be the fifth bar up on a move. I see so many people mistake a 3-bar play for a stock that's up 5 or 6 bars and then puts in a little red bar and then continues higher. That is not, unequivocally, that is not a 3-bar play. Bar number 1 must be wide range and it must be igniting. Must be wide range and it must be igniting over resistance or in the short side under support. Okay? Are we clear on this? It should be an above average size bar. So if an average size bar is 50 cents, you want this bar to be 75 cents or $1, assuming you're on a 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute chart, etc. Okay? So it has to be a wide range, which means above average in size, and igniting, which means the first or second bar of a move over resistance on the long side or under support on the short side. I've made myself very clear. Okay? The next bar should be a narrow range resting bar. That's it. Narrow range resting bar. Let the stock cool off just a little bit. And then the third bar should be the trigger bar. This is the entry bar, but it's also the continuation move. Okay, so what we're looking at here overall is a momentum trade, guys. A wide range bar that ignites over resistance, a little narrow range bar that's in that upper 50%, okay, upper 50% of the range. I don't care what color it is. Guys, it could have a bottoming tail. It could have a topping tail on bar number 2. It can be a green bar. It can be a red bar. I don't care what color it is, okay? And the entry is going to be when the third bar breaks the high of the first and the second bar. And you'll also notice the first and the second bar have relatively equal highs, okay? Relatively equal highs. So wide range igniting bar, narrow range consolidation resting bar, and the third bar is the entry continuation bar, okay? So you're going to get in right there, put your stop loss down here, a few pennies under that area. Now, if you're going to use a 4-bar play, it's the same exact concept, but now you have 2 resting bars instead of 1 resting bar. You have 2 resting bars, okay? Wide range igniting bar, 2 narrow range resting bars, and then the 4th bar is the entry bar, the trigger bar, the continuation bar. Stop loss can be under bar number 2, it can be under bar number 3. Now, you are welcome to use the entry bar as your stop here, right there, or here, but I would recommend giving it more room. I would recommend giving it more room and using bar number 2's low. Bar number 2's low as your stop loss plus a few pennies. Okay? Same on the short side. A wide range igniting bar under support. Narrow range resting bar with a relatively equal low. And then boom, the continuation move, your entry bar. You're going to short it right there. Right there. Stop loss above bar number 2. Same concept for the 4-bar play. You're going to short it at the 4th bar as soon as you break the low, but your stop loss above bar number 2. I think I've been very clear about it. I don't want to spend much more time on it because I have a lot of slides I want to get through, guys. So let's take a look at this and how it actually looks, guys, on the chart. So notice, one of the things you're going to notice here on this chart, consolidation, 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 consolidation at the $17 area, right? The stock stayed at the $17 area and consolidated. The next day, it gapped down to $16. It gapped under support, right? So there's no support down here for this stock. We have all of this clean air, this void below, all of this space down here, okay? So what do we get? A wide range igniting bar. Then bar number 2 is a resting bar. The only negative here is the topping tail is a little bit bigger than I would like to see. I would like to see this topping tail about half that size. Okay, and then bar number 3 is the trigger. So you're going to get in at $15. Now, you could put your stop at $15.75, okay? I would use half of that because this is a wide stop for a $15 stock. Now, if this wasn't such a wide stop, I would use the high of bar number 2, okay? But you get in at $15, you use $15.25 to $15.50 as your stop loss, and boom, guys, this thing's down to $12. Now, this is a 5-minute chart. So in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, about an hour. About an hour, this thing goes $3, $3 on a 25-cent stop. Guys, that's 12 to 1 on your money. So let's just say you took 1,000 shares of it. Not even a lot. You're risking 250 bucks. You don't even need that much buying power for this thing. You need like 4,000 bucks in your account. Ooh, big deal. And what do you make? 2 or 3 grand in less than an hour. And if you really wanted to be slick, and I don't have time to talk about this today, you could have added right here. Added at 1450, lowered your stop to 15, and all of a sudden now, boom, you have a cost average of break even with 2,000 shares, and that went another $1.50, actually $2.50. So you could have made $3,000 or $4,000 on this trade, guys, in less than an hour. All right, that's the power of a 3-bar play. All right, so let's keep going. Let's take a look. Here's one, ZS. Here's a 5-minute 3-bar play that I took. Now, what I want you to notice, I'm going to point out. You see the prior day's high here? Right here, okay? Prior day's high right there at about 64.80, 64.90, something like that. Somewhere right around there. Now, yeah, about 64, yeah, right around there, okay? Draw a line across. What's happening here? This wide range red bar is igniting above that pivot. It's igniting above the pivot. Then you get the resting bar and then the continuation move. Okay, guys, ultimately I made well over $400 on this trade. All right, I mean, this trade was about a $600 or $700 winner, and it happened in about 15 or 20 minutes. But here's one more key that's really, really important. So we're breaking over this area. That's a 5-minute. Let's go to the 60. See how this thing sold off? Has a climactic buy setup about 2 or 3 days prior, bounces, pulls back and retests, bounces, pulls back and retests. You see that pink line right there? That is the area where resistance is. How do we know? Because this topping tail, sellers came in. This topping tail, sellers came in. So this stock is struggling in that 64.80, 64.90 range. Soon as it gets over that area, this thing is going to blast off. And look at this, guys. Okay, look at this. 9:24 in the morning. Before the market opened, 6 minutes before the market opened, I'm telling people, guys, watch ZS over 65. That's what I mean about focus. You only have to be in the pre-market for about 15 or 20 minutes to know what your 3 or 4 favorite ideas are. And that is it. You're going to scan 100 or 200 stocks. You're going to do that in about 10 minutes. And then you're going to pick 3 to 5 favorite ideas. And you're going to go to battle with those 3 to 5 guys or girls or whatever, okay? Now you can see why I liked it so much. Oversold the previous few days, oversold, and then it had a hard time getting over this area. And I said, wow, if we can get over this area of 64.90, this thing's going to rip. It's got room to 70 bucks. Blast off, easy money, guys. Imagine waking up and before 10 a.m., and if you're on the West Coast like I am, guys, if you're on the West Coast like I am, we're talking about before 7 a.m. Your neighbors aren't even going to work yet. Before 7 a.m., you've just made a quick 500, a quick 1,000, okay? Take a look at another one. Here's one on the short side, guys, okay? UNH, $878, guys. Now take a look, okay? Take a look. What we have here is a gap down under support. You see the support right here? Gap under it. Wide range igniting bar. 2. So this is a 4-bar play. 2 consolidation bars. There's our entry, 265. Our stop is above them at 266. And I gave it a little room. Notice I gave it room. You could have done 265.75. I said, you know what? I'm going to give it more room. I'm just going to give it more room, okay? Get in at 265. Ride this thing down, okay? Guys, this thing went down well below 263, okay? I'm up $750 when I took the screenshot. I ultimately made $878 on this thing. Here's the other thing I want you to notice. This is a 2-minute chart. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 30 minutes. 30 minutes of my life to make $878. Here's calling it for the room, guys. 9:34 in the morning. So notice right there, I liked it right there. 9:34. I said, guys, 265 by 266. You got to take this thing. Target 263. Okay, and that's what we ultimately ended up getting. Wow. You guys are out there slaving for the man, for the boss man. Okay? For what? 50 grand a year? Some of you hard workers out there putting in 60, 70 hours a week are making 100, 200 grand a year. And I'm sitting here making $878 in 30 minutes. In 30 minutes on the simplest pattern you have ever seen. okay? And that doesn't even include my passive income from real estate, okay? That's what trading affords you to do. Go and buy passive income. Now you see the green line up here, top corner, see it? That is all the support. We broke support at 267. Once you break support, there's nothing down here. So your job as a trader is simple. Find an entry. You break support, find an entry. The other thing I want you to notice, because I talked about it earlier, I want you to genuinely notice, what the heck do you see on my charts? Answer, nothing. Price and volume. That's it. Do you see a McClellan oscillator? Nope. Do you see an RSI index? Nope. Do you see Fibonacci? Nope. Do you see moving averages? Nope. Do you see Com Channel Index? Nope. Bollinger Bands? Nope. Guys, it's garbage. There's like 300 or 400 indicators. How can any one be good? They're garbage. I see all these gurus out there putting all this crap on their charts like it's giving them an edge. It is not an edge. Straightforward, simple trading is your edge. Price and volume. It broke support. That's your edge. Find a pattern. We did right on the 2-minute chart. Money, $878 worth in 25 minutes. Okay? Let's keep going. Ooh, baby, these were from today. How about $4,000 for Unmall today? How about that? Okay, this is another one of the members of the Live Traders chat room, okay? Co-founder of Live Traders, Unmall Singh. Check out these 2 trades today, guys. iRobot, IRBT, and PCG. Okay, one long and one short. All right, so the short one, the only negative on the short one is bar number 2 is a little bit too big. Just a little bit too big, okay? But look at the gap. Gapping under a green bar, gapping under a bottoming tail pivot, and under another pivot. So under green bar and one pivot, and under another pivot. Guys, there's nothing down here. Nothing down here. Clean air, void to drop. So what do? You look for an entry. What do you get? A beautiful 3-bar play. This one, unfortunately, you had to wait about 90 minutes for your target. I know. To make $2,000, you had to make 90 minutes. Unwall had $2,000 risk on this. I believe he had about 800 shares of it from what he said, something like that. Of maybe a little more than, maybe 700 shares, something like that, okay? To make $2,000. Whoo, I think you'll take $2,000 for 90 minutes of work. Most of you, some of you are making that in an entire month, all right? How about this one right here? Gap over this resistance point. Notice it's a daily buy setup, wide range igniting bar, narrow range resting bar. There's your entry, 22.48, 22.50. There's your stop loss, 22.24. Boom. Guys, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes. Actually, not even. 5, 10, 15 minutes right there. 22.97. They're out of this in 15 minutes. Notice the timestamp on this. 9:34 a.m. 9:34 a.m. 15 minutes later is 9:49. It's not even 10 a.m. If you're on the West Coast, it's not even 7 a.m. All right? It's 6:49 in the morning for you California people. And you're done. $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, depending on how many shares you want to buy. And you see the volume? 6 million shares. So you could have gotten as many shares you want. If you bought 1,000 shares of this, you made $500. If you bought 2,000 shares, you made 1,000. You bought 3,000 shares, you made 1,500. You bought 4,000 shares, you made $2,000. Okay? Come on, guys. Simple, straightforward. Okay? No shenanigans on this. All right? Let's take a look. Keep going. I have a few more I want to show you guys. All right? Now, this is Tesla on a 1-minute chart. 1-minute chart, guys. So take a look. This 5-minute chart is pre-market. See it? 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., and then 9 a.m., and there's 9:30. This is all pre-market. That's a different discussion, okay? I'll talk about pre-market charts at a different time, all right? But note, under 280, this thing looks really, really, really good. So what do we get? A 1-minute 3-bar play. So guys, here's the thing. Once you get under 280, you could have shorted it at 280, honestly, using the pre-market breakdown. Different discussion for a different day, okay? Why? You see the support here. Once you get under this, your job, find a pattern. Get under the support, find a pattern. So what do? We got under support, and we found a 1-minute entry, guys, at $279. Wide range igniting bar, narrow range resting bar, and then this was the continuation move. We got in at 279. Our stop was 281.15 for me, all right? Right above this area, okay? So we're looking at just over a $2 stop loss. Boom, there's the room trade, 279 by 281.50. Guys, money. We're making $400 or $500 on this thing. Let it drop below 276, money. 1 minute chart, 3 minute trade. 3 minute trade. Guys, this is 933. By 936, 937, done. You could stick around and take more trades. That's up to you. That's your prerogative. But why? There's nothing wrong. If you have other favorite ideas, go for it. Stick around. All right? I made $500-$600 on this thing in 3 or 4 minutes. Okay? You can do the same thing. I'm showing you how simple and straightforward this is. Okay? Let's take a look at a couple more, guys. All right? Here's a long and a short. IVC long, AIG short, guys. Now look, IVC, wide range igniting bar over resistance. Narrow range resting bar, you're in at 806. Your stop is 782. This thing goes up to $9.50. Now, granted, it took all day for that. But guys, right here, it went $1 in 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. A $1 move in 20 minutes. A $1 move in 20 minutes. So you're looking at a 24-cent stop loss. You could have 4 to 1 on your money. And it's a cheap stock. It's $8. You're not going to waste any buying power on this. You buy 3,000 shares of it. So what? And what do you make? $2,000 or $3,000 in 20 minutes. Okay? Now, if you wanted to sit through it all day, you could have made more than that. All right? AIG, gap down under support, wide range bar, narrow range, 2 narrow range resting bars, and there's your entry at 41.50, 41.45. Stop is 41.75. Boom, $535 for me, guys. There it is, $535. We got out ultimately like 40.90. So you can do the math. 2 minutes, 4 minutes. 4 minute trade, guys. 4 freaking minutes. $534 in 4 minutes. Why are you sitting there trading all day? Do you want to get bad eyes? Do you want to sit there for 6 hours and trade all day? All right? Where your palms are sweaty and your face is all sweaty. Why? What's that all about? Get 1 or 2 winners and walk away. All right? And guys, all you need to do to make more money, if you didn't want to make 500, say you wanted to make 1,000 or 2,000, buy more shares. That's it. Instead of buying 1,000 shares of this, buy 2,000 shares, buy 3,000 shares. That's up to you. The trade doesn't change. The pattern is the same, the entry is the same, and the stop is the same. Let's keep going, guys. All right? Whoo! Here's another one. Guys, come on, man. All right? This is the AIG trade I just showed you. I just wanted to show you all my fills on it. See? Closed P&L, $562. You can see the Cisco, even though it shows down 140, ultimately I made $32 on it. Guys, this is what other people don't do. I am showing you my account number. I am showing you all the time of the fills. Look at the time in the morning. Okay? 7:38. All right? Arizona time. AIG 41.43 by 41.80, guys. This is the same slide I just showed you, okay? But now I'm showing you the account number, the closed P&L, the trading live data, all that stuff to show it's the real thing, man. Wide bar, 2 narrow bars, drop. Beautiful. All right? Take a look at another one, okay? Here's one on General Motors, GM, okay? 2 minute chart. Wide bar, 2 narrow bars, blast off. We got in GM at just over $37, $37.05. Stop loss was down here right around like $36.70. So we're looking at like maybe a 30-cent stop loss, maybe something like that, okay? And this thing blast off. All right? You can see right here up $472, and this thing just keeps on going. How long does that take, guys? That picture was taken right here after 2 minutes. After 2 minutes. In fact, it's after 1 minute. How do I know? Because you can see the 1 minute chart right there. 1 minute, I'm up $472. In 1 minute, you want to go work for somebody 60 hours a week when you can make $500 in 1 or 2 or 3 minutes. Now, does every trade hit target in 2 minutes? No, of course not. Some of them take 30 minutes. Some of them stop out in 5 minutes. But you only have to bat 50%. Get 2 to 1 on your winners, bat 50%, and live a nice life, and then enjoy yourself. Okay? Enjoy yourself. You know what you could also do if you want a little security, a little less stress in your life? Trade for an hour in the morning, go off to your day job. And then when you start making really good money trading, quit your day job. All right? Buy some passive income, passive real estate. That's what I did, guys. Bought some real estate, quit my day job, I trade. I trade all the time. Why? I love it. It's not even for the money, really. right? The money's nice, but I make so much more in other aspects of my life, okay, industrial real estate, that this is fun. Imagine that. Trading is fun. Everybody's talking about how stressful it is and they can't make it because you're not doing it right. You come in, you take maybe 2-3 trades a day. On a heavy day, you might take 4 or 5 trades on a heavy day, okay? And you're done in an hour, 1 hour. Go out and enjoy life, man. That's what it's about. All right, here's another one, guys. Now, I'm going to show you this one. It's a little bit more unique, all right? Here is one that's not at the low of the day. Yes, it's under support, okay? It's under support. You can see that on a 15-minute. But notice, see the 1 minute 4-bar play here at 53? But what I want you to take note of is this. The 1 minute 4-bar play is inside of a 2-minute sell setup. That, ladies and gentlemen, is extra confirmation. Now you have what we call multiple time frames in alignment, right? So you have a 4-bar play right here at 53, 52, 85, and it's inside of a sell setup. Wow. This 4-bar play is confirming the sell setup. Brilliance, right? And then up here, you have what we call a bull sandwich engulfing under 52.50. So once it got under 52.50, forget about it, right? Guys, what does that say? It's before the market even opens, 7:07, right? This is Arizona time, so it was mountain time at that time, okay? 7:07. Watch QCOM under 52.75 area for a pre-market nibble short. Can add off the open for a scalp short early on. Guys, 23 minutes before the market opens, I put this out to the world. 23 minutes before the market opened, I gave this to everybody out there that follows me, the 50,000 followers I have on StockTwits. Come on, man. This isn't hindsight speaking. I told you 23 minutes before it happened. 23 minutes before it happened. I don't want to hear excuses that you don't have time to get it. And what do I do to the chat room? Watch QCOM under 52.75 for a pre-market nibble. Guys, right there, 9:06. Right there, 9:07. Okay, and what do we do? 9:34, boom, I call it official for the room. And I didn't just call it official. I didn't just put it out there on StockTwits. I actually effing took it with my account number open. $525 right here. I'm up on this thing. You can see it. You can see all my fills on all the trades I took that day. I took what, 4 trades that day? Come on, man. Everybody else out there, I shouldn't say everybody, a lot of people, they're just charlatans, man. They're not showing you how to really trade. Everything they teach you is fluff. Fluff, fluff, fluff. This is real stuff. And you can see it with my posts to social media before it happens, with the actual trade that you can see, wow, he showed me what a 3-bar play is, and now he's actually taking a 3-bar play, putting his money where his mouth is. That's a real trader, okay? Now, one more, and then I'm going to change gears. And then I'm going to wrap this up. Now we have, I want to focus on this chart. Now, we could focus on this chart. This is a 2-minute high, which was gorgeous, but I'm not going to focus on this. All right, this is Unmall again, made $4,000. Wide bar, narrow bar, blast off. Now, what do we have? Go to the daily chart. The gap is over 2 red bars. It's over a prior pivot at 150 with room to 160. So you know the parameters of this trade need to be 160 by 170. Sorry, 150 by 160. You got $10 to play with. That's it. But you need to be over 150. Once you're over 150, you're over the resistance. The next area of resistance, 160. What do you get? Oh, what a beauty. Wide range bar, narrow range bar, blast off. 153.46 by 151.12. Yeah, it's a $2.30 stop. So what? Guys, look at this. 153, we're up at like 163 right here. This thing went $10. $10. So you might look at it and go, it's a $2.30 stop. All we need is $5. So $5, how long did that take? Well, $5 would be 158.46. 5, 10, 15 minutes. 15 minutes to get 2 to 1 on your money. If you stayed in it, you got 3 to 1, 4 to 1, whatever. 15 minutes. You're done. You're done. This was called at 9:35 in the morning. You were done at about 9:50 in the morning. Done. Finished. Walk away. Now, let me go one more step deeper than this. Okay, one more step deeper because we have to be honest about everything. These are wonderful patterns. I love them. I use them frequently. Okay, they're great patterns. But one of the hardest things about the patterns for certain types of stocks like LRCX, not for General Motors, not for Bank of America, but for these type of stocks is this. Getting filled. I don't have time to talk about that today. That's a different topic. Level 2 is a different topic. But take a look at IIVI. What do we have? A stock that's a little bit less liquid. But what we also have? Wide range bar, narrow range bar, drop. Right? So your entry is 36. Your stop is 36.50. This stock dropped $2.50. You could have had 5 to 1 on your money. But let's go to the level 2. Take a look to the left, level 2. Interesting. 36 and 36.01, lots of shares printed, 17,000, 23,000, 10,000. As soon as it broke, where are all the shares? They're gone. They're gone till you get to 35.72. Most of you would have been skipped on this. Why? You would have put your order at 35.99 and it would have blown right through you. Or the stupid people, I know you think you're smart, but you're not. You would have used a market order at 35.99. You would have gotten filled at 35.72. You would have gotten filled 30 cents late. So what would you effectively have done? Doubled your risk. You never enter these types of trades with market orders. Never enter these types of trades with market orders. You always use a stop limit order. Why? Because that tells me how much room I'm willing to give it. But to get in it, you're going to have to anticipate it. I'll talk about that at another time. One more example. Okay? One more example. Beautiful, guys. Tell me that's not a perfect 3-bar play on Baidu. Wide bar, narrow bar, drop. Wide bar, narrow bar, drop. Okay? Wide bar, narrow bar, drop. The entry is 177.50. It prints 25,000 shares. Nothing at 49, nothing at 48, nothing at 47, nothing. Guys, from 49 down to 18, it prints 300, 600, 900 shares. You think you're the only person in the world who wants this? Nope. So what are you going to do? You're going to have to get in early. Guys, little secret. Not so secret anymore. I anticipate all my trades. If the entry is 177.49, I'm getting in at 177.52. Why? I don't want to get skipped. Do not want to get skipped. Okay? But I never use market orders. Always use a stop limit order to get in. Okay? Always. This is a beautiful pattern. If you got skipped, you'd be pissed. Guys, look at the 1-minute chart. It's at 176.14. 176.14. It's down $1.50 almost already. You would have been up $500-600 just in the first 10 seconds. You have to learn how to get filled too. That's a topic for a different day. And one last comment, guys. They're not the only pattern in the book. Okay? I teach a lot of different things here at Live Traders. You can see here's a beautiful pre-market breakdown, guys. 9:27 in the morning, SGMO under 16.50. Guys, 3 minutes before the market opens. I'm telling you, with prices. Look at VRA, look at HGS. I'm telling you, before the market opens with prices. Not the typical bullshit that everybody else does. Hey, guys, check out Microsoft. It's strong today. No, I'm telling you where I want it. Exactly where I want it. What do? Entry 16.50. Right there. 16.50. Okay, stop 17. 50-cent stop, boom. Guys, I made $1,000 on this thing. $1,000 on this thing. I'm out at 15.50. What's it? 2-minute charts? Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 minutes. Call it 15. Just for good measure. 15 minutes. $1,000. Why? Look how beautiful the gap is. Okay? That's how I'm able, guys, to live a damn good life. That's how I'm able to fly on these beautiful private little things right there. Okay? And have nice offices and penthouses. Why? Because of this stuff. This is what started my career. I started on Wall Street, okay? And then I went off on my own. And what I did is I lived like a pauper. I lived in a 1-bedroom apartment with my wife and daughter driving shitty used cars. Why? To save money. I saved it, put it all into real estate. Not all, a lot of it into real estate. 2009, 2010, 2011. You know, when everybody else was broke, I put it into real estate. Now I'm living 5, 6x on that real estate, okay? And I still trade every day, all right? You want to know how people get wealthy, guys? They have money when nobody else does. This stock market will crash at some point. The real estate market will crash again. Are you going to be broke when it happens? I hope not. I hope you learned a little bit today, guys, about 3-bar plays. I really do. I hope you learned a little bit about 3-bar plays because they are tremendously wonderful patterns. And you can see again right here, $878 in, 6 minutes. Okay, so Jared Wesley of Live Traders, guys. I hope you enjoyed that educational lesson on 3 and 4-bar plays with real P&Ls and real account numbers and real money. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Enjoy your day. To get more great educational content, subscribe to the Live Traders YouTube channel. This way you'll get email alerts every time I upload a new video.